Okay, quick review time. I'm going to spend about 7 to 8 minutes talking about these two in-ears from Empire Ears. This one right here is Empire Ears Bravado, and this one right here is Empire Ears ESR. Now, differences between these two. This one is a hybrid. It has one balanced armature for mids and highs, and one dynamic driver for the lows. This, the ESR, has three balanced armatures. One for lows, one for mids, and one for highs. Starting price for this is $599.99. Custom version is $699.99. Starting price for this one is $899.99 for Universal, and the custom is $999.99. Anyway, continuing to this part right here. This is the 4.4 millimeter adapter that comes with the Bravado. It's probably an option. You'll probably have to check on EmpireEars.com to see if it's an option for the Bravado. This is for like very specific devices and uses. You cannot use this on a smartphone. This can only be used on the iBasso DX150 and iBasso DX200 and several other digital audio players. There's probably like at least 10 digital audio players out there where you could use this with. Now, this is compatible with the 2.5 millimeter balanced auxiliary. So, see? You have to plug it in like so. It's fully compatible. 2.5 millimeter right here, 4.4 millimeter right here. Now, I heard that the 2.5 millimeter is not as good as a 4.4 millimeter. This is coming from music junkies and audiophiles, mainly audiophiles that are into portable gear, audio gear, and that's what they're consistently saying. So I don't know. I'll check soon, but I can't do that yet because my iBasso DX150 does not have the module amp for 4.4 millimeter cables or auxiliaries. Anyway, this ESR comes with a 2.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter adapter. And both of these come with ear tips. They come with their own ear tips, and they come with one set of Final Audio Type E ear tips. And which, by the way, Type E is the best for this because it just it makes it so much easier for it to fit in my ear. And I've been using Type E for many earphones, and it's like always a match. It's the easiest ones to use, and they're very easy to adjust to. Moving on, these two. This is the Bravado, and this is the ESR. The sides, very different. The design is similar, but the sizes are kind of different. This is smaller. This is like 15% larger. Yep. All around basically similar design, yet the ESR is slightly bigger. And the nozzle is smaller. The nozzle is smaller on the Bravado, and the nozzle is slightly larger on the ESR. But it's not large enough to the point that it makes it uncomfortable to wear. Both of them are excellent. It's just that I prefer the Bravado in terms of fit. The ESR is probably for those with bigger ear canals, but it still works good for those with smaller ear canals. It's still fine. Okay, now I'm going to get to the one thing I don't like about the Bravado, and it's the driver flex. This has driver flex, and it is a common symptom of dynamic drivers. Now, I'm not saying that all dynamic driver in-ears out there have driver flex. It's just that some of them do. And the driver flex sounds like when someone clicks on a pen, that's driver flex. And it has it. It's not bad. It's not severe like some of the earphones I've heard, like from Me Electronics. Well, now it's called Me Audio, but there was this in ear called the Me Electronics M31, and my goodness, it was like a pen clicking frenzy. It just had driver flex galore. But I don't want to get too much into that. That was like so many years ago. But anyway, the cables are detachable. See? And the cables are from Effect Audio. Now, both of these cables are from Effect Audio. And I should probably point out that the one gripe I have about these cables is that it has a memory wire issue. Look at this. It just... See how it coils? It's not supposed to coil like that. I mean, it was probably originally soft, but it just coils. I just don't like that. It's just really annoying. Also, let's see. What was the other thing? I should also point out that there's a cleaning utensil. Both of them come with a cleaning utensil, and it's this right here. There's a brush to clear up the earwax from the canal of the earpieces, and this right here is to carefully scoop out the earwax. To carefully scoop it out. You do not want to be forceful with this thing. You really don't want to be forceful with this. Because it could damage the in-ear if you're too aggressive with using this. So just carefully use it when you clean out your Empire ears. And one more thing I should probably tell you, that it comes with a quick start guide. It shows you how to wear your Empire ears. It shows how to care for them, and it shows listen responsibility, and it shows you the guidelines of how to listen responsibly, and it compares the decibel, the sound pressure level, to the source of that sound pressure level. And I'm telling you right now, listen responsibly is extremely important, because this is for the sake of preserving your hearing. If you exceed the time of these specific sound pressure levels, you're putting yourself at high risk of losing your hearing, and you don't want to do that. Trust me, you don't want to. It's not pleasant to lose your hearing. Okay? Okay, and besides all that, it shows you how to care for them. Wrap them carefully, polish it carefully, clean it carefully, and scrub it carefully. You don't want to damage these in-ears. They may be sturdy, but I don't think they're indestructible. But they are very sturdy. Just carefully care for them. And they also come with a cloth to wipe your earphones. And it says Empire right on there. And the bag. It's very soft. And it says Empire on it. It's just for the hard case. You just put it in there. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you how these sound in the next